Good. All right, here we go. Welcome to the Monday, March 18th session of the Lake Forest City Council. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Certainly. Honorable Mayor Taft.
Here.
Alderman Novak.
Here.
Alderman Waldeck is absent. Alderman Notes.
Here.
Alderman Powers.
Here.
Alderman Preschlack.
Here.
Alderman Kashkarian is absent. Alderman Weber.
Here.
Alderman Walter.
Here.
Mr. Mayor, you have a quorum.
Thank you. Please rise and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Very good. I'd like to begin with comments by Mayor. On behalf of the Lake Forest City Council and the entire community, I would like to express our gratitude to Representative Brad Schneider for his help in securing federal funding for the Seminary Ravine project. Lake Forest ravines are a defining feature of the city's ecology, while also playing a critical role in our stormwater management efforts. The city makes significant efforts to do our part in maintaining these natural assets by restoring public ravine areas and city infrastructure. The Seminary Ravine project will address various ravine improvements, which include protecting exposed sanitary sewer infrastructure, improving failing storm sewer infrastructure, and addressing significant ravine erosion in the Seminary Ravine system, which is located adjacent to Lake Forest College. The ripple effects of this project will be felt not only in Lake Forest, but by the broader region that benefits from the protection and restoration of this vital ecosystem and the overall health of Lake Michigan. In alignment with the city's commitment to fiscal responsibility, obtaining federal grant funding helps extend our capital improvement budget. On a related note, I'd also like to express our gratitude to State Senator Julie Morrison for helping Lake Forest Police Department secure a $250,000 grant for administrative expenses associated with public safety. As the department assessed their greatest needs, it was determined that the grant could be best used to purchase several unmarked police vehicles to replace the aging fleet. Approval of that purchase is on the omnibus agenda for this evening. Thank you to Senator Morrison for supporting public safety and prioritizing the police department's needs. The next item is a Lake Forest Day proclamation. Lake Forest salutes our welcoming community. I'd like to read the proclamation. Whereas the McKinlock Post 264 of the American Legion has undertaken to provide appropriate exercises and entertainment in celebration of Lake Forest Day on Wednesday, August 7th, 2024, with a view to bringing together the people of our city in the furtherance of civic interest and advancement of community fellowship. And whereas the McKinlock Post 264 of the American Legion honors Lake Forest residents, employees, neighbors, and friends by saluting our welcoming community as this year's Lake Forest Day theme. Now therefore, be it hereby proclaimed that said Lake Forest Day celebration is declared to be a city fair, and in pursuance thereof, and Tuesday, August 6th, and 2024, and Wednesday, August 7th, 2024, shall be observed as a holiday in the city of Lake Forest, and our people are urged to forsake their ordinary pursuits and gather in West Park in a spirit of comradeship and goodwill in support of the ideals of our city. At this time, I'd like to invite Jim Holmes, Post Commander, to accept the proclamation. This time I would like to congratulate the University of Illinois on winning the Big Ten championship. defeating all worthy opponents. The next item on the agenda.
Mr. Mayor, members of City Council, we do have a Lake Forest Day
Oh.
quick video to share,
Okay.
just to get everybody excited about the celebration later this year.
Okay.
Very nice.
Please mark your calendars for Lake Forest Day. After all, it's more than just a day. At this time, we'll move to comments by City Manager.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor and members of City Council. Good evening. Tonight's planned presentation for the Forest Park Boardwalk construction update is being moved to our next meeting on April 1st. So stay tuned for that. And I have no other items under my report this evening.
Okay. At this time, there'll be an opportunity for citizens to address the City Council. Would anybody like to address the council at this time? Okay, seeing none, we'll move on to committee reports, of which there are none. Next item is items for omnibus vote consideration. I will read the items. If there are any items that any of the aldermen would like removed or taken separately, please notify me at the end of the reading. Item 1, approval of the March 4th, 2024 City Council meeting minutes. Number 2, annual vendor approval for fiscal year 2025. Number 3, approval of a second-year renewal with Hoare Construction Incorporated for the 2024 sewer lining program, and authorize the city manager to execute an agreement in the amount not to exceed $275,000. Number 4, waive the bidding process and authorize the city manager to approve used police vehicle purchases up to a maximum expenditure of $250,000. Number 5, approval to waive the bid process and award a contract to Northern Divers USA for the water plant intake cleaning project included in the fiscal year 25 budget in the amount of $225,000. Item 6, consideration of a recommendation from staff to authorize the city manager to enter into a contract with Citywide Elevator Inspection Services. Item 7, consideration of ordinances approving recommendations from the Building Review Board for 1062 Valley Road, 715 Forest Hill Drive, 1360 Everett Road, and 545 Whitehall Lane. First reading and if desired by the council, final approval. Item 8, consideration of ordinances approving recommendations from the Zoning Board of Appeals for 1062 Valley Road and 605 College Road. First reading and if desired by the council, final approval. Item 9, consideration of an ordinance approving a recommendation from the Historic Preservation Commission granting a building scale variance and approving an addition and alterations at 605 College Road. First reading and if desired by the council, final approval. At this time, is there any item that you would like removed or taken separately?
Yes, Mr. Mayor. I kindly request that item number 2, the annual vendor approval for fiscal year 2025, be heard separately. I'm an employee of Wisjani Elsner Associates Incorporated, and they are listed as a vendor of the city.
Okay, and this is item 2, correct?
That's correct, Mayor.
Okay, so at this time, we will ask for a motion to approve items 1 through 9 minus item 2.
So moved.
Second? A roll call vote, please.
Alderman Weber?
Aye.
Excuse me, Alderman Walter?
Aye.
Alderman Novit?
Aye.
Alderman Notes?
Aye.
Alderman Powers.
Aye.
Alderman Preschlack.
Aye.
5 yeas, 0 nay, motion carries.
Okay, and at this time, I will ask for a motion,
6 yea, sorry.
okay, to approve the annual vendor approval for fiscal year 2025, acknowledging the alderman's position.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Novit.
Aye.
Alderman Notes.
Aye.
Alderman Powers.
Aye.
Alderman Preschlack.
Aye.
Alderman Weber.
Aye.
Alderman Walter.
Recused.
5 yeas, 0 nay, motion carries.
Very good. The next item on the agenda is old business, of which there is none this evening. New business, none this evening. At this time, are there any additional items that the council would like to discuss or comments? Okay. This time, can I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Seconded.
All in favor?
Aye.
Did we get it?
11 minutes.
Yeah.